A local vintage store that left Northwest Portland due to crime is moving back, but they're facing break-ins before even opening.
Fox Health's Julia Lopez joins us now live with the story. Julia, where did this happen?
On Northwest 21st Avenue, and as you can see, this is a populated street, but that didn't stop this burglar from kicking in this window, dropping about 6 feet into Yellowstone Vintage Co., moving in below and making out with a few pairs of Levi's. And its owners say this is exactly why they left this location years ago.
We just kind of figured nobody would do that, especially on 21st because it's so busy, and probably wouldn't want to crawl through glass to get vintage clothing. But we were wrong.
Heath Shayweb was excited to move Yellowstone Vintage Company back to Northwest Portland after a brief departure south to escape crime. He says theft spiked during the pandemic, but before reopening, another break-in.
We've been in this space since 2003, and from 2003 to 2020, we'd never had a single break-in with no alarm, no bars on windows. And since COVID hit, we've been broken into in this space alone 9 different times.
On Friday, Yellowstone's alarm was triggered when this suspect dropped in from a glass window. Shayweb says they knew what they came for.
It was very intentional. On this rack, we kind of have our baggy jeans, our 505, 550s, silver tabs, which are very popular. He was specifically selecting those jeans to take, not just, smash and grab.
Police arrived within 10 minutes, but the suspect had fled with a bag full of jeans. Shayweb says this burglary is part of a disturbing trend.
This is very specific and targeted. Vintage is popular right now, and the break-ins we had are people specifically looking for this that have outlets for this type of product. But I also feel like these are kids that, if there were some repercussions, would probably quit doing it.
He's installed bars on the back windows and door and bulletproof glass in the front windows.
It's more of a bunker now than a store.
He wants to be a part of downtown Portland's revitalization, but says the break-ins need to be stopped.
If you're a small business owner, those costs can be astronomical, and especially if it's happening over and over again.
Yellowstone Vintage Co. hopes to be open by the end of this month. Meanwhile, Portland police are still investigating this burglary, so if you recognize the suspect in the video, contact investigators. Reporting live from Northwest Portland, Julia Lopez, Fox 12 Oregon.